You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
So the MLB trade deadline just wrapped up, and the Toronto Blue Jays definitely made a splash, though maybe not in the way people expected. Everyone was hoping they'd land one of the elite closers on the market, but instead, with just minutes to spare, the Jays pulled off a pretty interesting trio of moves. One of the names getting buzz? Ty France. Let's break this down like you're hearing it from a friend who just spent all day refreshing trade updates. Start. The Jays made headlines by acquiring former Cy Young winner Shane Bieber from the Cleveland Guardians. That's the big name, but it came with a big question mark. Bieber's currently working his way back from Tommy John surgery, and while the Jays are clearly betting on his upside, there's risk involved. But the team didn't stop there. In a separate deal with the Minnesota Twins, the Jays also brought in right-handed reliever Louis Varland and infielder Ty France. It wasn't the blockbuster closer some were hoping for, but Varland throws gas like 98 miles per hour gas, and has had an impressive season so far, with a 2.02 ERA in 49 innings. He's not a rental either. He's under team control until at least 2030, which gives Toronto a long-term bullpen piece. Now, Ty France might ring a bell for Jays fans, especially those still scarred from that 2022 wildcard series against Seattle. France was an all-star that year, a big part of the Mariners team that swept the Jays. Since then, though, his bat's cooled off. This season, he's hitting .251 with a modest .678 OPS across 101 games. So yeah, he's not exactly lighting it up, but he's versatile. He can play first, third, and even a bit of second base. The Jays see him as a depth piece, someone who can plug a few holes down the stretch. He's only signed through the end of the season, so it's a low-risk addition. To get Varland and France, the Jays had to give up a couple of pretty notable names. Kendry Rojas, their number 6 prospect, and outfielder Alan Rodin. Rojas, in particular, could sting later. He's young, left-handed, and recently got bumped up to AAA. People around the league see him as MLB ready by next year. But again, that's the gamble the Jays are taking. They're trying to win now. So yeah, it wasn't the deadline full of blockbuster bullpen help some fans wanted, but Toronto clearly decided to go bold, taking risks on upside, flexibility, and health. Ty France may not be the headliner, but he could end up being a quietly important part of the Jays' final push. Stay subscribed for more videos.